Hey everyone, this will probably be my last real, actual real Secret Neighbor video. Um, After this, there will probably just never be Secret Neighbor content on my channel anymore. I'm kind of tired of the game by this point. There's so much ridiculous things that have been going on for about almost 2 years now, and they just won't fix it. Not only that, I'm having a couple problems on Discord with some of my friends, and it's really it. I probably won't be uploading to YouTube for a while, so um, enjoy the scrap Secret Neighbor video. It was a Secret Neighbor Iceberg video. Hope you enjoy it. I was gonna do the full Iceberg, but I didn't have time to make it, and as soon as I found out that Freeze got banned and a whole bunch of other hackers were impersonating and giving you malware and destroying your PC. That just drained all the motivation out of me to work on that project. So here is the scrap Secret Neighbor Iceberg video. If anyone else wants to continue this iceberg, here's the iceberg image on screen right now. Go ahead and continue this if you want. And here's the video, I guess. Hello, everybody. This will be sort of more of a longer video since I'm covering an iceberg. Uh, I've seen on YouTube that no one has made a Secret Neighbor iceberg yet, so I was like, I might as well be the first one. Since there was no Secret Neighbor iceberg, I made one myself. I got the information from a couple of my friends and a hacker that hacks SN. They're all on screen right now, so shout outs to these people for the information. And without further ado, let's get into the Secret Neighbor Iceberg. Oh, I almost forgot. Make sure that you comment down below if any entries or information is wrong in this video. That way, we know, and I might do a follow-up video just fixing the information and entries. And if you would like to see an entry that should go on this iceberg, let us know in the comment section as well. Anyways, let's continue. The tip of the iceberg. Map 3 file name is the space. Really nothing much to say about this one. In the game files, map 3 is called the space for some reason. I don't know why it's not called map 3, but that's it. Alpha builds. Alpha builds were, well, alphas of the game that were given to a handful of people that signed up for it. You would receive a key in your inbox, and you would just enter the key in Steam, and you would receive the alpha. Classes. There are kid classes and neighbor classes. The neighbor classes are Scary Neighbor, Butcher, and Clown. And the kid classes are Detective, Brave, Inventor, Leader, Scout, and Bagger. Items. There are a handful of items in the game that can be useful. For example, the hammer, glue, rifle, pot, and power milk are all useful items. There's a couple more as well that I did not list. Skins. Skins can be purchased in the in-game shop. You can either use in-game currency or real-life money in order to buy them. However, for some reason, the in-game currency skins are really overpriced. Tiny Tips. Tiny Tips are videos that are uploaded to the Tiny Build Games YouTube channel. They're usually short, and they just give a brief explanation on how to play the game. Speedrunners Chocolate. There's a chocolate bar in the game that has the word speedrunners on it. This is referring to another game that TinyBuild has published called Speedrunners. Events. There are events in the game, such as the Rocket event, Man in the Hat event, and the Mayak event. There's a lot of others as well, but they don't really work anymore, so you can't really experience them. But there are still videos of them recorded, so go check it out on YouTube. Game modes. Game modes is a feature that is coming very soon to Secret Neighbor. It's not out yet, however, there are, I think, 3 official game modes that are currently out right now. There's Rifle Wars, Prop Hunt, and I think Slingshot Wars. I could be wrong about that, but it's something similar to that. Emotes. Emotes can be accessed by holding in the middle mouse wheel on your mouse. These are mainly for people that don't have mics in the game. So if you wanted to say that you found a key, you can say that. If you wanted to say hello to someone, you can also do that as well. There's a lot of other emotes that you can use, but I'm not going to list all of them. Cutscenes. I can only think of one cutscene that comes to my mind, and that's when you do the rocket event, and after you get eaten by the moon, you wake up with all the players that are in the game next to you. Neighbor death. In game, once you kill the neighbor for some reason turns into an A-posing thing. I have no idea why it's A-posing, it's probably just the developers being lazy. Map 4 lore. Map 4 lore. There is bits of lore scattered throughout Map 4. This was hinted in one of TinyBuild's videos. I'll try finding it and I'll put it on screen. Maps. There are, I think, 4 maps currently in the game. 5 including the game mode map. But, I can't really remember the names of the maps, but they're on screen right now. And, yeah, now it's time for the middle of the iceberg. Grab some snacks for this one, folks, because we got a lot to unpack here. Kostia virus. I really don't have that much information about this one. All I know is that it's something going on in Secret Neighbor where apparently if a hacker joins your lobby, they can give you a virus, and people are calling it the Kostia virus. However, this is most likely a rumor or a hoax since Kostia responded confused to the situation, so it most likely is just not true at all. Betrayal at Mansion. Betrayal at Mansion is the very, very first Secret Neighbor. It was an indie game developed by Holograph where you would have to find items around the house and put them in the cauldron. However, just like in Secret Neighbor, there's a
spy among us,
aka the werewolf, will have to try to kill all the survivors in order to win. Hitler block texture. In the game files for Secret Neighbor and in Hello Neighbor, for the blocks that are in the kids' room, their texture for the blocks, for some reason, conveniently has the words to spell out Hitler. Why conveniently the words to spell out Hitler? I have no idea. Hackers. Everyone should know this by now. There's like a ton of hackers in Secret Neighbor. Some of them are just funny trolls, and the others are just ones that will ruin the game. .031 and Kostia working with Iceberg. Iceberg is a developer at Holograph, and .031 and Kostia are SN hackers, Secret Neighbor hackers. They hack in the game. But they are working with Iceberg to create, I think, an anti-cheat to patch all the hacks. Concept art. There's a lot of concept art for Secret Neighbor. I'm only going to show this image though because I really don't want to show any other images because it would take too long. E3 trailer. The E3 trailer for Secret Neighbor was when Secret Neighbor first got announced. It had a completely different house layout and completely different models and sounds, and it was like a really, really early version of Secret Neighbor. Unused sound files. In the game files, there are a couple unused sound files. Here are a couple of them now. SN beta being leaked. The day before the Secret Neighbor beta was about to drop, a lot of people in the server leaked it. They showed images that weren't even released yet, and not only that, one person could even play it. Valentine's Alpha build. The Valentine's Alpha build was only supposed to be for developers. However, a lot of people are modding the game and they are trying to remake the Valentine's Alpha build. Scout head placeholder. You may have experienced a bug where if you go to the shop, you may see a scout head for just like a second. This is because the scout head is actually a placeholder for these icons. Why specifically a scout head, I honestly don't know. Guest event. At random chance, you can hear the guests for like a couple of seconds, and the lights around you will start flickering. Here's a clip of that. Removed features. There are a lot of removed features in the game. For example, the tomatoes and the Easter bunny wrap. There are probably a lot of other removed features that I did not list, but I'm only listing these because these are the only two ones that I can think of right now. Easter bunny wrap. Speaking of the Easter bunny wrap, the Easter bunny wrap was available in, I think, the Easter Alpha, where if you wishlist the game, you would have gotten a special item, which was basically just a gift wrap, except you would transform into a bunny box. This has been removed and has never been added back since. A hurricane is approaching. I think on map 1, I'm pretty sure, if you glitch outside the map, there's a poster that you might find. You can't read it, but someone translated it to a hurricane is approaching. Hello Neighbor Alpha 2 has something to do with SN. If you go to the Hello Neighbor Alpha 2 Steam page, at the very last screenshot, it's Secret Neighbor. This has been here for over a year now, and it's kind of weird because if it was an error, wouldn't you think TinyBuild would like remove it by now? Because I don't know, man. It's just weird. Tiny Gamer, Vive, and other hated people. For those of you that aren't in the community, Tiny Gamer, Vive, and a bunch of other people are hated in the community. I kind of really don't want to speak about this topic because I don't want to give them too much attention, but let's just say that they're very disrespectful, and they also hack a lot. Map betas. There was a map beta when map 2 was about to get released. It had a lot of bugs, and it could be accessed by going by going into the game properties and selecting betas. Leaked skins and game files. In the game files, there are pictures of skins that aren't even in the game at all. I have no idea why they put the skins in the game files before they're gonna come out instead of putting them in the game files when they do come out. It's just weird. Fortnite dances in game files. There were Fortnite dances in the game files, and it's pretty cringe. Not gonna lie. However, this has been removed. Neighbor missing poster. If you go outside the map on map 4, you'll see a missing poster that has the neighbor on it. Now that we unpacked all of that, now it's time for the bottom of the iceberg.